Good afternoon, my name is Alan, and here I have a demonstration for you this afternoon. But first, I need a volunteer. Ah, fantastic, the young lady in the green top, come this way to a huge round of applause and come take a seat on this chair here. Excellent. Good afternoon, thank you for coming up and helping. Your name, please?
Emily.
Emily, fantastic. Emily, now, all you need to do, Emily, is keep an eye on this stuff here, and occasionally smile at the audience, they like that sort of thing. Now, Emily, when people hear that I am a magician, they ask me two things. They ask me, what instrument do I play, and can I make their wife disappear? Thank you very much. Now, Emily, we're not going to talk about that this afternoon. What we're going to talk about is people often ask me and wonder, where does the modern stage illusion and magic come from? And we can track the histories of time right back to the Egyptians' time and see magic. But I think one area that was very influential was the mid-1800s in Victorian London. I want to talk about two people today, a guy called Tobin and a guy called Pepper. Now, they would both perform illusions, and they would meet in the bar in the Egyptian Hall, which was a theatre, after their shows, and they would design tricks with things around them. So what we're going to do is use these things around us to design a trick. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So for example, this wooden tray here, I'm going to turn it upside down. This has now become our stage. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's go. Are you sure you're comfortable there?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm a little bit hot in this jacket, so I'm just going to take the jacket off. Are you sure you don't want a drink or anything like that? I'm just going to put my jacket on our tray feet. There we go. Now, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed that. Now, Emily, the first thing we need to do is make a magician. We need a magician.
Okay.
So could you take one of those 50-cent coins, and that coin is going to become our magician.
Okay.
But I need you to make it different to all the other 50-cent coins around here. Can you just take this permanent marker and just either write your initials or draw a face on one side of the coin? And this coin is going to be our magician for our performance. You done there?
Yep.
Can I have a pen, please? Thank you very much. Now, Emily, can you just blow on that and check that it's dry?
Okay.
Excellent. And if I can just take that, that's great. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now, we need to make sure that our magician can be seen. We can either use spotlights, costuming, or platforms.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to use this glass here, okay? So our magician can be seen on the stage. Now, I spoke about Tobin and Pepper earlier. They were both very much of a scientific mind, as well as doing illusions. They kind of like cross science with magic and magic with science, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I want to speak about someone called David Devon. He was a much more flamboyant character. Now, he believed that the suspense and the experience of a trick should start as the curtain raises. So this knotted handkerchief is going to represent our curtain. Is that okay? Oh, I might have timed it up. That's a worry. Can you just hold that like that? Hold it nice and high so people can see it, but you don't need to stretch your arms and get tired. So like that is fine. Now let's go. I just don't want you getting tired, but you know, you can have a drink. I'm joking. There we go. Now, Emily, we need to think about what type of trick this is going to be.
Okay.
Now, Tobin was interested in putting people in cabinets and things like that. So, entrapment. So we're going to make an entrapment illusion. I've got a piece of tissue paper here. I'm going to take our magician. Oh, cute little face. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty cool. Now, we're going to wrap him into this piece of tissue paper like so. And he's going to signal to the audience that he's in there at all of the time. Okay? So I'm just going to, I've got one more fold to do. I'm going to do the final fold, seated in the end. And we have got our magician wrapped up in the tissue paper. Okay? Now, we need a hook. Now, the hook of a trick is what people talk about when they leave the theatre. Pepper, that I mentioned earlier, done a trick where a ghostly figure appeared on stage and danced with real-life actors on stage.
This sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that's quite a big hook. But Tobin liked all things spiritual and all things dangerous, okay? So we've got the spiritualness of a flame here and the danger of fire as well. Now, the curtain is raised, our magician could be seen. He's now entrapped into a tissue paper thing here. We've got the flame of danger, and all this brought together gives us the perfect vanish. No, you're okay, there we go. So the perfect vanish. So, now do you remember me talking about David Devon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now David Devon believed that the sort of experience starts as the curtain raises. He also believes that it should start as the curtain goes down. Could you just let go of one end of the curtain for me, please, of a handkerchief? Just let go of one end of the handkerchief. Squeeze the middle knot. Squeeze the knot in the middle. Is there something in the knot?
There is.
There is. Okay, can you just undo the knot? And we can do it on the table here. Oh, where did that go? Have you got it?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, what is it?
That's my magician.
It's your magician. So if that's your coin that you signed, hold it up to the audience, and they will give you a huge round of applause as you, your coin, and your drink goes back to your seat.
Cool.
Round of applause for Emily.
Thank you.
That's okay. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alan, and that was a Magician's Chat.